What actually is the ear tickling and the watered down gospel? Let's look at both of those. So, when the Bible talks about ear tickling, it's not talking about grace or what people call free grace, hyper grace, greasy grace. It's not talking about any of that stuff. In Scripture, ear tickling means telling people exactly what their flesh wants to hear, but not in a way that you might think. It's telling people that what their flesh wants to hear so that they can stay in control or stay in charge of their own righteousness. It's messages that cater to human pride, not messages that reveal grace or God's love. So, what does that look like today? It's the teachings that say that you can earn God's love or earn anything from God through your behavior or your performance. It's messages that tell you that if you do A, B, and C correctly, God will be pleased. That's what truly tickles the ears because it lets you stay the hero of your own story. Because the flesh loves to do, loves to stay in control, loves to earn, loves to do a good job. So, what's the watered down gospel? It's any message that dilutes what Jesus accomplished by adding pressure or burden back on you. The gospel is diluted every time someone says Jesus didn't finish the job, that his love is conditional, or that the cross wasn't enough to secure your salvation, your identity, your forgiveness, or your relationship with the Father. It's if the message shifts the focus from what he did to what you must do to keep him happy, that's not the gospel. That's a weakened, diluted version of it. The true watered down gospel is the one that shrinks the love of the Father, makes salvation fragile, puts burdens back on you, puts your focus back on you, turns the Christian life into sin management or behavior modification, or makes the cross look incomplete. That's the cheap version. That's the diluted version. But the real gospel is actually the opposite of ear tickling. It's offensive. It's offensive because it confronts your pride. It calls you out of self-reliance. It forces you to admit that you can't save yourself, fix yourself, or maintain yourself. You have nothing to do with it. And it invites you to become like a child who simply receives. Grace doesn't tickle ears. It destroys the illusion of self-sufficiency. Sonship doesn't water down the gospel. It reveals the fullness of it. The finished work doesn't weaken the message. It is the message. So what's the real ear-tickling, watered-down gospel? It's the one that puts you back at the center. It's the one that puts your eyes on yourself. The one that makes you responsible for what only Jesus could accomplish. The one that sounds strong but secretly avoids the scandal of grace. The gospel of Jesus points to his work, his love, his cross, his finished reality, and nothing could be more unwatered down than that.